Hi everyone, I'm Kelsey and welcome back to my channel, Connecting with Spirit. So this is another video in my Pleiadian series where I am just talking about my experiences with the Pleiadians. So if you've been following on, you'll know that I was first introduced to the Pleiadian energy when I watched the Bringers of the Dawn video. And then I talked about my experience of astral traveling to a Pleiadian spaceship, a healing experience with the Pleiadians, and then when I was introduced to my Pleiadian envoys, is what they like to call them, my guardians, my Pleiadian guardians. I talked about that in the last video. So if you haven't checked out any of these videos, I'm going to leave the link in the description box below if you'd like to check them out. And in this video, I'm just going to be talking about another experience that I had with the Pleiadians. From when I was, since I was young. Let's say it that way, if I can get the words out. Since I've been very young, I've always had a connection to the stars. So if ever I felt really terrible or bad, I would go outside and I would literally talk to the stars. I would tell them all my woes, and I always felt better after I talked to the stars. And it was only a couple of years ago, after I'd had all these experiences with the Pleiadians, that I came to learn that when I was talking to the stars, I was talking to the Pleiadians. Because I had this experience one night when I was just thinking about all those times that I had gone out and talked to the stars. And I heard telepathically in my mind from the Pleiadians that they had heard me every single time that I had talked to the stars, because I was talking to them, but I didn't know it at the time. So it's just really lovely and comforting to receive that message that they had heard me every time that I had talked to the stars. And I remember crying because I felt so touched that they had been there listening and comforting me. And in a similar vein, on another night, the Pleiadians for me always, sometimes when I close my eyes I see like a flash of white lights, and that for me is kind of their energy signature, so I know that they're around me. And on this particular night, again, I was feeling horrendous and I was processing some deep emotions, and I was getting stuck in those emotions. And I just had this urge to look outside, like open my curtains and look outside at the stars. So I did, and I was just kind of scanning the stars, the skyline, and it was actually a beautiful night, completely clear, and the stars were really shining bright. And I remember just scanning, and then all of a sudden there's this massive flash of white light, and I was so shocked because it was almost like a lighthouse powerful beam, as if someone just turned it on and then turned it off. It was that powerful, and I couldn't explain it. Like, it wasn't a plane or someone that had just switched the lights on in a house or something like that. It wasn't like that. It was a huge powerful beam of white light that just literally flashed on and flashed off. And I was so surprised, and I was like, oh my goodness, what's happening? And then I felt like it was the Pleiadians in their spaceship, that it was probably them outside. And I remember thinking, oh my goodness, can you do that again, in my mind? And I heard back, we're not monkeys in the circus. Which I thought was absolutely hilarious. I do find the Pleiadians in general to be quite sassy. So if you can have a laugh and a joke with them, and they do have the fun with you, and they can be quite sassy. So if you're asking them to do certain things, they can bite back. So I just thought that was so funny. And it really cheered me up, and it brought me out of my funk that I was in, because I had gotten lost in that emotion, and that's what it was designed to do, to take me out of that. Because then for the rest of the evening I was just thinking, oh my goodness, the Pleiadians are saying that they're not monkeys in the circus, and I was just completely distracted by that and this experience that I had, and my mind was blown by seeing the flashing white light and all this sort of stuff. So that's what it was designed to do. And sometimes this happens. The galactic energies can help you out if you're getting stuck or you're getting bogged down in a particular emotion, or something's happening, that they can take you out of that energy by having an experience with them, or something else sort of happens. So it was just a really lovely experience that I wanted to share with you. And I also wanted to let you in on, I guess, my intentions for filming these videos in this series and sharing my experiences with you, is that it did come directly from the Pleiadians, that they had wanted me to share my experiences with everybody here, and they also wanted me to extend an invitation to you if you resonated with any of the information or the experiences or the energies that I've talked about in these videos, or the term lightworker, or the term starseed, or Pleiadian energies, or galactic energies, that if you feel called, if you feel it in your heart like this is something for you, that if you would like to experience their energies or have experiences with them, then you need to ask them. So this is kind of like an invitation from them through me to you, that if you want to have these experiences with them, that you have to ask for it, because we all have free will, and the galactic energies, especially ones of the light, are not going to impinge on your free will. It's up to you, for you to decide. So if this is something that really resonates with you and you would like to connect with them and reach out, just simply set the intention that you would like to connect with your lightworking team, your galactic lightworking team. You would like to discover your galactic heritage. You would like to have experiences or meet your starseed family, any sort of intentions like this. And then also do set your terms and conditions, like how you would like to go about it. If you would like some gentle experiences like me, or you're wild and you just want to get straight in there and have a meeting straight away, or whatever it is, do set your terms and conditions of how you would like this experience to unfold for you, because it is about your free will and your choice. So they will not initiate contact unless you have asked for that, unless you have put that out there into the universe, or set the intention that this is what you would like to do. Or if it is indeed in your soul contract, if you've already agreed to it before you came down and incarnated, that it's there, then you might be having some experiences like this as well. But in which case you can always talk to them and say if it's too much, too little, or whatever it is. You can always have the conversation with them for this. So I just wanted to put that out there to extend that invitation to you, that it's up to you if you would like to have these experiences and make contact with them, to maybe have a little think about that, if that resonates with you, and then for you to set your intention. So thank you so much for being here, for tuning in to this Pleiadian series that I've done. I hope you've enjoyed the experiences that I have shared with you, and I would love to hear if you have had any experiences with the Pleiadian energies, or even different galactic energies, Arcturians, Sirians, Lyrians, and I'm sure there's loads more, but no more is coming to my mind. I would love to hear your experiences as well. And yeah, I just wanted to share these so you didn't feel so alone if this was something that was happening for you. Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, thank you so much for being here. Take care. Bye-bye.